Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I am Liz Quinn, your Star Scentsy consultant. So today what I have for you is a party closeout haul, and I am so grateful to all of you who were so enthusiastic with the flash sale last week, because a lot of you ordered in my party, and it gave me the most wonderful opportunity to share a lot of catalog staple goodies with you here right now. So there are all sorts of things here on the table, and in January, your parties that you close out are double hostess credits, so I was able to do a lot of smaller things that I normally don't use a half off for, just to stock up. So the first thing is going to be 20-watt light bulbs, which are great, 15-watt light bulbs, and a 40-watt Edison. So those were nice, and then we can move on to a bunch of scent circles and some car bars and things that I got. So doing these in a bundle and save is the best. And this is getting away from me over here. I do want to let you know that there will be some serious changes to the Hostess Party Rewards crediting system. Come March, I will do a longer video on those things in February. There will be some tweaks and some changes and the redistributing of the way that the rewards are tallied. I'm not super happy about it. I don't think any consultant is, but just kind of FYI. If you want the kind of party that you are used to in all ways, there aren't that many things changing, but a couple. Get a party in either this month or February, I will say that. So one of the things that I had is the bundle and save with the scent circles here. So I got Squeeze the Day, Amazon Rain, Silver Bells, Cinnamon Vanilla, and Coconut Lemongrass, and those are always very useful. Another thing that I got was one Polar Bear Hug scent pack for all of my buddies. This is such a nice smell, and it should be really, really good in that form, because it's interesting how sometimes wax and another product will smell so different, which leads me to one of the things that you're going to want to clean up on in the way that we currently promote it with Hostess credits and Hostess rewards and all that stuff is our Laundry Love bundle, because they will be changing how you can redeem the whole bundle, and it's not quite as good of a deal down the road. So your clothesline, and this also by itself will be going up to $34 a pop instead of $30 if you just buy it straight off. Most of the time I recommend, if you have club, that you throw this in as your half off item, or if you do the party system, that you definitely use half off item for these. So clothesline, not my favorite thing in wax. I never can use it in my home because I get a headache, but I thought, you know what, I've always wanted to try this. I'm sure it'll be better in washer whiffs. And I have to say that it is really crisp and cleaned, but I think it will be very good on my sheets. I think it will have staying power. Those of you that regularly use clothesline, is it stronger even than Jammy Time? Let me know. That's very nice. And then I have the liquid, the laundry liquid, and the other thing that's in that Laundry Love pack is going to be dryer discs. So I got my favorite, which is the one we use the most of, which is Jammy Time, and the clothesline as well. So then another thing that I did a bundle and save on was car bars, which are one of my favorite non-wax products. So I did By the Sea for my husband, Blue Grotto, which I was completely out of Blue Grotto in any product, I noticed. Cashmere and Corduroy, this is a good car bar, you guys. If you want one that lasts and lasts and just has the best scent, that is it. Amazon Rain for the spring. Good old Black Raspberry Vanilla, because that's a classic, and then Coconut Lemongrass, because this is another one that lasts and is just really, really nice all the time. So after that, I did get a stand, a cord concealing stand. I haven't bought one in a long time because the ones that I enjoyed the most, they discontinued them, and I've had those for a bit, but they still have the birch stand. So I finally bought that. I've been looking at it for years. So here it is, out of its packaging, and it's really cute. It's a little bit on the greenish side. I would have maybe preferred that this be a little bit more ivory, more like birch. There are different types of birch, but this is really cute, and I am going to be using it downstairs with one of my old retired aspen warmers. It's gorgeous. Okay, another thing, since I had so many half-offs, is that I did a brick of very snowy spruce so that I don't have to club this at the end of the season. They're probably not going to get rid of this, but I would really hate to be out of it completely. I may pick up one more brick of this in February, because another thing that's changing is that there appear to not be special bricks in the catalog for spring summer, because this is listed as a discontinued item in the catalog. Please don't freak out with me or on me. I am not saying that bricks are going away. I'm just saying that the 3 that were offered in the catalog, they do not appear to be doing that in the spring catalog. So Getting my very snowy spruce in brick size is very efficient, especially at half off. So then after all of those things, I do have a small pile of wax here, well, medium-sized pile of wax here, and one really nice warmer that I have been eyeing for several years and I never bought it. So let's get into what is mostly a stock up of things that, although I have so many wax bars, if you've been following me on Instagram, I was out of some of these, believe it or not. So cinnamon vanilla is wonderful, and I do have a Valentine's haul coming also. That got delayed a lot compared to these other orders that came a lot faster. And I had ordered some cinnamon vanilla in that, but this is such a good smell. It's always been traditionally spring, summer. This year they carried it over into the fall, winter, and it's so nice. If you want a spice scent that's not going to be too aggressive, this is it. Good any time of the year, just lovely. Another one where I might have one bar, but I don't have much of it, is maple apple bourbon. Usually you melt this in the fall, but it's one of my favorites. This will probably go back into my quarterly club, but I just wanted one to melt in the middle of the winter. It's bourbon and maple and richness and red delicious apples, and it's just fantastic if you like warm and very snuggly, heavy scents. Some people don't like this because the bourbon and the maple are very heavy. For me, it's like absolutely perfect. Another one that I've got here, and I do have a couple things from the Mardi Gras collection this time. I'm not going to club confetti showers, but it's exceptionally nice. This is bright and light and fizzy and juicy. It's got peach and citrus and happiness, so I wanted a couple. This is so good. If you like light, bright, fizzy, peachy, citrusy scents, you have to club this. It is gorgeous if you go through a lot of that. Then the other one that I am not clubbing, but I wanted more of, was creme de menthe, because this is, for me, a really pleasant mint scent. It's nice and sweet with the sort of sugar crystals. It has a little bit of a funky note, which is why I didn't club it. But for the most part, this is one that I will crave occasionally. And this might be really good with Mojito Mambo, which I have several of in the basement. Excellent bar. So I think I got 3 of that. And then the next thing I have here, this one is at least temporarily in my club, is King Cake from the same Mardi Gras collection. I do not like Street Parade. I didn't buy any more of that. And I bought a few in my very first haul in January of Midnight Masquerade, and I think I have enough of that one. But King Cake is an assertive, strong, golden brown, delicious, like dripping with butter pound cake sort of a bakery bar. And I really like it. So this is clubbed at least temporarily. So I got 2 of that. And then when we come to just mostly regular catalog here, a couple more of the creme de menthe. And I did get one more cinnamon because I'm also finding that I do like this. It's just not maybe club worthy. Beautiful mix of sharp peppermint and cinnamon, but in a way that I actually like, which is weird. So I've got a couple of those. Smells a lot like Big Red Gum. And then catalog classic staples. Apple cherry strudel. I have a couple of, but this will be a really good February melt. I like sweet and sugary things in February, and apple cherry strudel is definitely that. It is cloyingly wonderful cherry, very much like a cherry turnover or pastry, apple cherry strudel. And the apple gives it a little bit of depth, and it has the most beautiful smell. It's a bomb when you put it in, and then of course it dies, which is its one problem. But for those first few hours, it's glorious, and I needed more of that. Another one is good old Cinnamon Bear, and January is my traditional melt as much cinnamon bear as you can stand month. So I needed some more. This will probably go into my club at the end of the season for safekeeping. It's just the best cinnamon. It's smooth, it's strong, it's fantastic. It's just wonderful. Happy, happy cinnamon. Another one where my best friend, who is like a one scent kind of a girl, actually decided she likes snowberry, and her husband does too. So of course, being a good best friend, I gave her a couple bars, so I needed a new one. This is so good. It gets a little sharp in my house, a little peppery, but I need at least one bar of snowberry, right? Loganberry, peppermint, strawberry, a little bit of cinnamon. Very unique and very good for cold weather. That's snowberry. I needed more of Scary Good because I was about out, and you just can't be out of this. This is one where I'm like, I'm probably not going to club it, but if I don't have 3 or 4 and they get rid of it, I'll be mad. So, you guys, this is, and then it's like, I have to club this when February is over because it's too good. You know the drill. You've watched me before, I'm sure. Butterscotch, toasty and smoky with all the pumpkin pie spices, and it's just phenomenal. So good. So good. Blue Grotto. This is not a bar I melt a lot of, but I don't like to be completely out of it. So this is just one of those, I needed one to make myself feel like I've got it in stock kind of things. This is really nice. It's intense. It's got a lot of orange and super green, lush botanical scents. It's really, really good though. Whew, and nice and strong. Cashmere and corduroy. I have a couple. But late winter, early spring is when I probably melt the most of this, so I wanted to make sure I had enough on hand. This is the one I was saying is a phenomenal car bar. If you've not tried this before, please do. I think it's one of Scentsi's best scents as far as scent appeal, longevity, performance, everything. Vanilla, bergamot, sort of a creamy and deep and resinous and sweet, musky, gorgeous bar. Another one where I'm not exactly sure why I ordered this, except Greg likes it. I got another one of Sips of Cider. This is sort of one of those problem child bars that most people don't like. But yet, last fall I had a craving for it right before Thanksgiving, and it was spot on, so I just wanted one more bar. This is very tart with a lot of sharp orange, ginger, cardamom, stuff like that. And it's good, but you've got to be in the mood. So that's why I got one more. Pumpkin cinnamon swirl, just because I could never have enough. I've got more of this coming in another order too. This is always something that I club at the end of the season. It's the best gooey pumpkin cinnamon roll with cream cheese frosting. I love it. Oh, it's so good. So this is one of those bars that you will club this or you will cry if it ever went away. Another one's going to be Black Raspberry Vanilla. This is one of those catalog classic signature Scentsy scents. So this, along with Luna, I think are some of their top sellers. And this scent has been around as sort of the face of Scentsy, the smell of Scentsy for a long time. It is really good. This is one of those where, kind of like Simply Vanilla, you just don't want anything super fancy or weird on a particular day. You put this in and it's got the raspberry, the black raspberries, and the vanilla. And it's just really balanced. It's a good bar for a day where you just need to feel like you've got lots of common sense, and your brain is nice and sharp. I feel like that one's helpful for that. And then last but not least, baked apple pie. And I don't really know where all that silliness just came from, but I do feel better when I melt that bar. Like I can tackle the things of the day. Unlike confetti showers, which, that one just makes you want to go and be silly and throw Mardi Gras beads and stuff, right? Baked apple pie, though, I know this one's debatable because some people really don't get good performance from it. I love it, and I love it in my home. So this is a scent that I always want more of, and I'm afraid, I hope not, I'm sort of feeling like maybe they're going to retire this soon. I don't know. I really don't know. It's got a brick in club, although I don't really like it in brick form. I don't think it performs as well. But anyway, I love baked apple pie. And if for any reason they ever pull this, I will club this. It's one of my favorites. It's warm and homey with nice, simmering, genuinely spicy apple, almost like the filling of a pie scents, and it's so good. So then, last but not least, the warmer. I've been looking at the Shining Light Warmer for a very long time. I think it's been in our catalog for 3 seasons now. I know that it's a little bit shorter in person than I thought it was in the catalog because I saw it at a friend's house once, but I just thought, you know what, with the incredible amount of regular dollar for dollar Hostess credit that you guys were able to provide me by shopping in my party, thank you, I would like to try this one out, and it'll let me show it to all of you if you've also been thinking maybe you ought to get this but you're not sure. So this one's almost more like a lamp than it is like a Scentsy warmer. It's very nice. I think it sold a lot of them that first season. They had a hard time keeping it in stock. So here's its cute little lid. And then it's sort of an A-frame, almost Frank Lloyd Wright inspired little guy here. And it has one of those wonderful sleeves. I really like the warmers that are like this, and I hope I don't damage it. There's the Edison bulb really smashed in the middle of this, so it doesn't get broken, except trying to break it. Not trying to break it, but breaking it, trying to get it out. There we go. Edison bulb. And then here's the sleeve, which this one is slightly metallic, It says this side up. So this will also soften the glow of the Edison bulb just a tad, and I love the yellow glow of an Edison bulb, especially in the fall and the winter. So we've got those. And then here is the framework of the warmer. And it's hard to tell in the pictures whether this was bronze or black. It is black. It's cute though. Really, really cute. All the packaging out of here. Hope my dogs don't need any of it. And let me get the base plugged in. And then we'll assemble it. They don't have a lot of these that are more of the sleeve style warmers anymore, and I do like them. For a while, we did tons and tons of them. So first we're going to insert our sleeve and our little thingy. You like my very scientific word, my little thingy? Okay, that's gorgeous. And then we're going to unwrap our Edison bulb here. And I'll try very hard not to crush it while I unwrap it. I should remember to have scissors for these things, but I never do. You know what? I think I'm going to take the other one out of the box. It's not taped. Oh, much better. Yeah, we'll just cheat and use the one that's not all taped up. So here's our Edison bulb. And I'm going to stick this in here. There we go. Make sure this is on nice and square. Put this on the top, and I will definitely take off the sticker that says this end up. And then this cute little guy goes on top. So this is really, really cool. And there we go. This is beautiful. So I think I will put this up here. It is very, very nice warmer. And it's very structural. And like I said, really reads almost more like a lamp that has a superpower, which is melting wax at the top. So this is fantastic. This is the Shining Light Warmer. I believe this is 60 or 65, which is why, or maybe even 70. I think it's 60 or 65. Why I've never ordered it, because even though I do a lot of warmers, it's pretty expensive. So this is Elizabeth with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents, enjoying a catalog haul. What are you guys kind of eyeing that you've just been waiting to purchase? Because in February, everything will be 10% off, or almost everything, and you just kind of wait till the last minute, and then we'll find out what the retiring items are coming next month and all that kind of jazz. So this is Elizabeth with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents, enjoying my Shining Light and all of my goodies over here. God bless, guys, and have an amazing day. Bye-bye.